Bienvenidos otra vez a Pasos que Encantan. Tonight we are in the gala night. Look at this beauty. Handsome boy coming especially from Mexico. We have the famous, the unique, and the strongest Azael. Tell me, Azael, I just have a first question is, how the hell Lithuania?
That's a very complex question that I will answer, and it's quite complex. It's about girls.
Okay, I feel related about it. Please tell me more.
No, I'm just kidding about it. But I mean, it's of course this Lithuania have a lot of reputation about the really good dancers, followers. Is why our festival is very famous in Europe, because you can come here and you have a really amazing and strong dancers, because the Baltics in general, not just Lithuania, the Baltics have a culture of dancing, a classic. So the girls knows ballet, ballroom. I mean, there's a really strong culture of dancing. So when they jump into the Latin dances like bachata or salsa, they are really strong dancers. Something that you don't see in another part of Europe. It's about cultural thing. Plus, to be honest, they are beautiful. The East European girls are so beautiful, and then that attracts really all these dancers to come here and they have this experience. It's so yeah.
That is actually very curious. Why South American and Central American people like you feel attracted to this East beauty?
To be honest, it's not like for me, I'm attracted just to this kind of girls, like blonde girls.
Just the energy too, I guess.
It's, of course it's different for us. We are, but I think it's the opposite. We are more appreciated in these areas. Let's say you want what is different for you. I mean, you're brown. Sometimes you want someone blonde.
Then maybe someone white, like Chinese.
And the same thing with the girls from another countries. They want something that is different from them. So basically, when we are coming from another countries to these areas, we become like an attraction. Something different, and they want to see what you can do. We bring all this culture about the dance. So it's they appreciate more. That's basically the thing. And I'm very comfortable because it's everyone like to feel appreciated in whatever craft that you are doing. So I feel very respected in this area, what we are doing. So of course I like it. Yeah.
So, how do you find Sindi?
Sindi, of course, it is amazing. It's my best partner ever. I'm very happy that I was training her when she was very young. I met her when she was 15, when I still was dancing with Diamante. 15, yeah.
Wow.
When I still was dancing with Diamante, and she was we prepared one choreography from that time together because I needed for a special event. And then she fell in love with the bachata, and then she started to come to the classes, take classes, was training with us. And then when I split with Diamante, it was like the natural option. She was already in training, so it's someone that I think is my first dancer that I've been training from zero, really, from zero to hero. And I'm so happy with her. I mean, besides the technique that she have, that she's an amazing dancer, her personality, she's a really nice girl. She's, I think like if I'm not dancing with her, I don't know, if she decides like, I don't want to dance with you anymore, Azael, I just quit, because it's so hard to work. I mean, I've been so many years in this business, and it's so hard to find a dance partner. And dance partner is the most difficult, but it's even more difficult to find a good dance partner than a good relationship, a personal relationship. It's even harder because, you need to work, you need to have a good connection, you need to have chemistry, understanding, trust. So it's a lot of things. And with Sindi, I got like that perfect score. I'm very happy with her. I hope she's happy with me, also. And also, I don't know, I'm so proud of her. For example, this weekend she was covering Nair and doing an excellent job with Kike. And you see the feedback of another artist about her. The people in the dance, I mean, she's someone that goes to the socials and she stays there dancing all night. She doesn't have this feeling of, even if she's a top dancer right now, she's just 20 right now, and she's in the top right now. I mean, we are in the most important events in the world. And anyway, she's like so humble. I mean, it's someone that you don't see her like nose up or looking the other girls a different way, or she's so humble. And so I really love to work with her. I'm so proud of her.
This is what I actually think in, like all your workshop guys, the way that you guys explaining, the way that you guys teaching, and the connection itself is for me something fascinating. So do you think the connection, you should build it or just coming from yourself? It's like a energy connection, you have to build it, or it's just like, I need you, Azael, like, let's have the passion now. How do you think it is?
It's a bit of both, because again, we are in a business of entertainment. We are teaching like social dance in general. It's about social dance. Latin America is about social dancing. And we as an artist, because we come on a different part, we are teachers, but we are artists also. And as an artist, we are entertainers. We make people to feel. We make people to believe in these stories, of these romantic stories that the dance can make. About the romanticism, the passion. So at some point, of course, you need to build that part. I mean, you need to have the connection of chemistry with the person, but then you need to build that emotions, the way that you make them feel. This is like an acting part. This is an acting that you need to build, but also you need to feel. So, for example, with Sindi, it was hard for me at the beginning to build this because, Lithuanians or Baltic people is cold. That's true, it's cold. They are very passionate, but they are cold. They are very reserved. And at the beginning, she was not even smiling.
Tell me about it. I met many people from Baltic countries.
She was not even smiling. Even if the girls can be even a little bit more. This is the smile of the girls here. I was telling her, smile, Sindi. She was like.
How do you feel about it?
No,
when you felt that, like.
It was a training, like it took time to make her to understand, like, full smile, full feelings, enjoy, give that the positive emotion to the people. We are teaching this. I'm really grateful that I'm in these countries because I can understand the psychology of more reserved people, more introvert people, how to make them to go into full expression, full potential of their emotions, control their emotions, to express. So, yeah, because for example, you are working in Spain, you're working in Latin America, you're working in Italy, it's really easy. People already know this, they have this. You don't need even to explain this kind of things. So here you can understand really the emotions, how to teach how to control their emotions. Yeah.
How do you make a good dancer? What a good dancer needs to have?
Well, a good dancer needs to have, of course, good technique, to understand the rules very well, to have a really good control of their body. First, all the things that a good dancer can have. I'm in a process. You will never stop to learn. I'm even in a process of keep becoming even better dancer. I want to be better dancer. I don't feel like I'm done. I'm all the time trying to learn new things, new moves, to keep stretching, to become more flexible. To understand my body better. So it's a never-ending thing. So what becomes, every dancer needs that part first, to control their body. It's your tool. This is our tool. We need to really understand our body, to make the most that we have with our body. Control our balance, control our movement. First, then we need to have, of course, the passion. This is the difficult part. From here starts the difficulty, because everyone can get a good body movement, everyone can get a good stretching. But then when you go into the passion and creativity, this is the difference. I think everyone can be, if you put work on it, you can be drawing things. You can be painting, but not everyone can be a Picasso or a Van Gogh. See? Yeah, there's a point where you have this natural talent that you should have it. And this is the point you need to find out. You need to look inside of you, to put this out. In general, I really believe there's a lot of people, I call them artists of closet, I was an artist of closet. You don't understand that you're an artist, and then you just feel different. You just feel like you don't fix, you you are not in the right place in the right moment with the people, and then you start to understand like I'm different, and I'm different because I'm an artist. And the artistic mind is a different way. We question, we think, we try to take the different ways, not the easy ways or not the logic ways. So you need to have that artistic side. So you need to control your body. You need to really to have that artistic part to find out. If you don't have it, well, nothing happened. You can be all the time enjoying and be a social dancer, but to be an artist, to be to live from this, you really need to have the artist part. If not, you will be just like a balloon, you know, like a
just pumping up.
Just yeah, you can go up and then you will pop because you don't have the what is inside, you know, the important thing that is inside. Just air. You can't be this. That artists that are in this environment that are just like a balloon, just full of air. Eventually they fall down. You know, like it's very natural. You need to really have this passion, this artistic side inside of you. You know, to be successful. Yeah.
You know, when I did arrive to Vilnius, Lithuania, I was feeling a bit sick. You know, I put a thermometer, but then I figured I have a bachata fever. What it is? How it comes bachata fever here?
Well, bachata fever is a name that started in Mexico. When I was in Mexico, I went to my first bachata competition, and we need to have a name. So we need to have a name as a team because I was in a competition as a team, and I was one name I could put, you know, like bachata what, you know, bachata what, and I don't know, it just came to my mind that time. I don't know, like just came like bachata fever, you know, like I don't know, fever going into the you know the something that is contagious. Like a virus, you know. I mean, of course, it was bad during the COVID time, you know. During the COVID time, to be bachata fever, you know, it was like, okay.
Like,
you know,
okay,
it was not the
maybe
best
I'm
thing.
going away from you.
Yeah. But in that time, it was really like, I was feeling it that way. Like, bachata is addictive, you know. It's contagious. It's something like, and then plus you have the fever, you have the, you know, fever. You know, you feel like really the passion there, the hot, very Latin, you know, it's the Latin fever, you know, you think about the Saturday Night Fever, you know, you feel this concept about the dance, so dance movies, you get a little bit of inspiration there, Latin, you know, Saturday Night Fever, you know, it's like, it's fever, it's addictive, it's passion, it's fire, it's that from there is the name.
You know, I like to travel a lot. And I've been in many countries, recording, shooting, capturing the best thing of the artist. And I saw Bachata Fever in Riga. How did it start?
Well, Bachata Fever actually started in Estonia.
Okay.
And it was actually going, I was working in different studios at that time. And I was one time that I was working in the 3 countries the same week. I was traveling. I was teaching one day in Estonia, in Tallinn, one day in Riga, one day in Vilnius. So I was teaching in the three countries in the same week. Traveling a lot. It was very hard. I mean, I can think right now, maybe right now, I will not do it anymore. You know, it was so difficult, so hard. But I was so happy doing it. You know, it's something like built myself, my character, what I am right now. And to be honest, Riga was one of the places that it took me first to live. It was one of the first countries that I really went to live, so in Riga. And maybe I could be like, Bachata Fever could be the main I don't know, headquarters in Riga. But I don't know, destiny or something brings me to Vilnius. Vilnius, we find a better studio, a better places, location, everything to keep going, to make the project grow. But all these countries are in my heart, and really one of my dreams, I mean, right now I have Riga again. We built a studio. It's been like a lot of years trying. It's not like just now. I mean, it's been a lot of years trying to build a studio there. We have all the time going there to teach, to have a small project. But now we are happy because we have the first like really studio and that is just the next step because I really want to build a studio in Tallinn, you know, to have the three Baltic countries with Bachata Fever, you know. It's my dream. It was actually going there before the COVID. We had already one studio in a different location in Riga, and we were about to open a studio in Tallinn, and then COVID came, and then that's it, the project went down. Actually good, because now we have a studio in, I remember the studio that we got in that time in Riga, it was like maybe 80 square meters or less, 80 meters. Now we have a studio of 600 square meters with a contract for 5 years in Riga, so it's a massive place, and will become, for sure, we are 100% sure that will become the best studio not just in Riga, but in the Baltics, because even it's bigger than our studio in Vilnius, and our studio is really good, and it's bigger space, bigger. I love that location, so it's why Riga is why. It's because I have this personal project to try to go to get these 3 countries with Bachata.
All the Baltic brothers.
All the Baltics, yeah. It's like I don't know. Once I am done with this,
I actually I like to hear this story because not many people from South America, Central America, is going to make the dream true.
Yeah.
To be honest, I really love to hear that. So before to finish, I feel like so bad just to ask questions. Do you have any question for me?
Well, not really question, yeah. But it's more about how say I want to congratulate you, yeah. And besides, I don't have a specific question about you or ask you a specific question, but I want to recognize, because it's as I was telling you before out of camera. I've been working with a lot of artists without putting there a lot of videographers, a lot of companies in the videography, and without putting them down, without thinking about them like they're worse or better or whatever, Your work is just amazing this weekend in Building Bachata Fest, and I can tell you, honestly, it's the same that you see or I'm putting in my work, the same passion that I'm putting in my work. I see it what you're putting in your work and what you're doing, and this is priceless because everyone should put the same passion in every area, in every area. Whatever you do, you put the same passion, you will be successful. You will be successful because there's no way. You're passionate about what you're doing, there's no way that you will not be successful. Maybe it will take time, maybe it will be, or maybe it can be faster. You're lucky and you hit the jackpot, but eventually if you're passionate about what you're doing, you will go to the top. And what I see right now this weekend is crazy, really. I'm going out, I see all your people, taking the videos, and then I'm going out and I see the videos ready of the demos, and I see working everyone you can understand that is passion. I see everyone really focused, not just my job and I need to do this. Everyone is really focused, and this is something that we are doing in the dance. I try to have around me passionate people that it's about the art, about to put their soul in what they are doing. So it's basically I want to congratulate you because you are in the right way. I see myself in you, but in a different area, of course. So I don't feel like I have a question because I feel like I understand your soul, what you are doing. And that's
last thing before to finish this. I would like you to give me an advice how to be to grow, because when I saw you for the first time and now after a couple of years, huge change. You're getting bigger now. And I really want to learn from you. What advice can you give to me?
This kind of is I told you, put the thing. You have already the part that is important, the passion. You have the passion in this environment, okay. You can hit the jackpot, and this is lucky that's you're not waiting for that. Maybe you're not thinking that will happen because this is something could happen like tomorrow, but it's not something that you are waiting as a working hard person. It goes about numbers also. I was explaining this to another friends. I have like the kind of a rule in this business, like if you just work hard with your passion, I feel like we have a number around like 7 years. Yeah, I have this number of 7 years, like in whatever area what you are, and you work hard, you don't give up, because you will have all the time ups and downs. But if you don't give up, and you pass, and you're getting around these 7 years in whatever area that you are, you will start to be successful. Like successful, money-wise, person, whatever. Like the things will come, because I feel like it's a period. It's a period of working time. I'm not saying like 7 years suffering and then you have, no, I'm saying like 7 years, you can be like from the beginning good, but I feel like it's at the moment of 7 years, everything, because it was what happened with my career. I was 7 years really like working hard till I jumped into be in the top of the artists in our area. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm in the top 5, but I'm saying like we have in the industry, let's say like top 20. And thanks God, I feel like maybe you can say that I know you're not, but I feel like I'm in this top 20. To jump into the top 20 in this area, that means that you are fully booked. I'm fully booked this year. I'm almost fully booked the 2023. You are earning good money. You have the respect. People like your work, and that cost me like 7 years of working in this specific area. It's not. I've been working as a dancer more. Yes, I've been dancing as a dancer more. I have more experience with that. But the moment that I said I want to go fully into bachata, to make it, to live from here, believe me, it was 7 years. And my studio, for example, it was 6 years. And just now that we are reaching the 7th year is when they start to grow. It's when it starts to really to go into the next level. So it's why I feel like really, whatever that you are doing, 7 years, you don't give up. You keep working, ups and downs. Don't give up. Past that 7 years, you are there. You are there. No matter what, you are there. That's what I'm saying. You know, like maybe you would say, okay, I'm in my 3rd year. Well, okay, just keep going. Don't give up, don't frustrate, because this is the other part that happens. In all this road, you will have one moment that you will say you will want to give up. Will be a moment when you will say, it can be the 1st year, it can be the 6th year. You don't know exactly when, but you know, will be a moment when you say, what the fuck I'm doing? What I've been investing a lot. And you will start to have full of doubts. I feel like it's a test in our lives to really understand, like, you really want this? Like, for sure you really want this? Show me that you really want this. I will put you the hardest, the life will put you the hardest test. And if you pass that, then that's it, you're done, because you show like you have the character, you have the what you need for this. And that's it, is what I can say. That's my advice. It's like, whatever happens these years, I don't know exactly how many years you've been working in this project.
I actually been working 2 years and a half. Okay. And to be honest, when we started, so many people advise us, guys, you should screen record this video from the big artists and put it on your page. And with my partner, with David, we just said, let's stick with the original content. Yeah. Even if we post once a month, I don't really care. But now, we have so much content. And to be honest, every time that I put my camera, every time that I organize it with people, when I put, it's not about the art, it's about what I feel, the energy, the colors. It's like, I just feel fascinating. It's like, to be honest, I do this more than the payment, like the benefit. I do because I like it. Yeah. It's like, I think, not many people can portray the dance as I have in my mind, or as I have everyone in my team, because many people think like, it's just you, Fernando, just you, Michael, David. No, we are 12 people in the team, and we all are more than happy to contribute something for the community. And seriously, I feel like grateful to work with you, and I hope many times we could work together.
No, believe me, that's for sure. And this is what makes you to jump into the next level. I mean, what you are doing, because that match, believe me, like 3 or 4 artists that have also events there, just asking what's with these guys, because everyone is used to different kind of work, different kind of quality, and then you see this, and it's like, I want this. So you are really in the right way. This is the best promotion. So that's it. I mean, you're in the right way. As I said, it's not like, okay, you need to wait 7 years to earn good. No. I mean, I was maybe from the first year already earning, but it was not good or not fully booked, but I was earning good. And I was enjoying it already, living from this. But we are talking here like to go into the major leagues. What do you think like is your major leagues? This is the point. What's for you the major leagues?
Well, so to be honest, that's a very good question, because we know with copyright music there's very difficult things. But my aim is just to make a legacy.
Yeah.
The day that I die, the day that I get burned, I want people to remind us, all the team, like, this guy did something crazy in their life. These guys made the dance community, just make them shine. Not just them, it's everyone alone.
I think this is something like, as I said, it's something like it's gonna happen. Because really, when you have this, again, I talk about this 7-year period, the working hard, it's a lot. I mean, it's like, 7 years, it's a lot of time. You have already a lot of experience in these 2 years and a half. It's something that's gonna happen because it's the legacy, like, of course everyone wants to have this legacy, like, to say, oh, Steve Jobs, and then it's the legacy of Apple, but at the end we live that, personally, I'm not like expecting that people to remind me like this, but the same, I want to leave that legacy about the studios, the Bachata Fever, that people will at some point see Bachata Fever as something, and then maybe eventually they will say, who was the director, who was leading this, and then maybe they find me out. But this is not the most important thing, because that's a very egocentric thing, but will happen. When you are anyway working hard, this is something that will happen. You will become the center of the project, or the center of you are in the spotlight, but it's not what should be also your aim. Like, it's exactly what you're saying, your legacy. What your legacy is, what you are doing, not who you are, So yeah, I mean, it's good.
Last question, last thing. How can we invite everyone just to come to Lithuania and to enjoy this amazing event in buildings?
Well, guys, I mean, Lithuania is open anytime for you, anytime, because we have not just my studio, like all the time I recommend the other studios because they are doing a great job. We have a really nice community, and we have a really good connection with the other teachers. We have Leo it's Leo and Diamante, now they split, but they have Elegancia, and they're still working together, but they are different partners. And they have this amazing studio of Elegancia Dance Studio. And plus we have Kaunas in another city, there's another really good studio. So you have all the time options to come to Lithuania anytime, and you can go to, we have social parties every day with the different schools, and every time is good level. So you can have, just by coming anytime, holidays, relaxing time, and you will find good teachers, good socials, all the time here in the Baltics, in Lithuania, mostly, in Lithuania. I can talk with Lithuania because we have really good level. Riga, I'm going there, we are building the community, but it's not the same yet. Riga still don't have the best dancers, the best dance community, because it's something that you create, that you need to work on it. We have been working in Vilnius a lot, and you can see it. You really we have already worldwide recognition about it, and that's amazing. I mean, this is a tiny country, and a lot of people knows Lithuania. A lot of people knows already Vilnius. I mean, this area or festival, and we are a very tiny country. I'm so proud about it. I'm so proud about the work that we have been doing, and also not just me. You know, I've been a pioneer in this area, but then a lot of people have been doing a really good job. So basically, you come here. It's not like just you don't have to come even just to my studio. You can go wherever. You will have an amazing time. You know, because there's a really good quality music. Yeah.
So thank you very much. Thanks for having us here. That's the thing. Like you being an amazing host, and I'm very happy to come again anytime soon. Thank you very much,
sure,
Azael.
For sure. I hope to see you in Riga, 9 to 11 of December. So I hope to see you guys, Riga.
Well,
Riga
so
Bachata
I
Festival.
think we will be there, I guess.
Riga Bachata Festival, 9 to 11 of September, okay?
With Daniel and
Daniel
Desiree.
and Desiree, exactly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's good.
Good.